Hello there, welcome back. Last time we basically almost finished the, conquest of Ireland. We started to make some sense of, the Isles, and we turned Swedish because I didn't conquer every Norse county, sadly. And why we turned Swedish? That is a good question. We might actually fracture even more in future. I would assume because these guys were independent Norse and I was just, everywhere. That's probably why we turned Swedish. Now with that said, we're going to continue where we left off. We're out of money. I spent it all on upgrades. Upgrades, not upgrades per se, but what should I call it? Guess upgrades is, fitting. Upgrades to my domain, which we are currently in the business of expanding, and the heir to this is my player heir for once. Colchester is again to my heir. And Chertsey should also be to my heir. So as you can see, the line of succession has fixed itself by making those elective, the dukedoms. So now I basically have full control over my Omdemnes. It will be inherited by the same person, so I don't need to worry about, big rebellion issues on inheritance and, problems like that. But I think what we should do here is just straight up finish the wars that we're going for. Finish Iceland, get lost of the Pharaohs, finish, Ireland, and then we can start working on my, again, goal of getting the kingdom tiles, getting Thessalonica from the Byzantines, and, all that. Currently, we have a lot of troops missing, almost 4,000, so I think we are safe in, declaring this war. It'll be a solo war against these guys because they are a pain, and we shall raise our troops over here in Ulster to give us, I thought 3 stacks, but I guess we're getting 2. And the goal here is simple. We're going to siege down these guys, we're going to hunt down this army, destroy it as quick as possible, siege down the rest, and hopefully by doing this, things will go better. Now, this will be my siege stack, so it has no use for Huskels or these guys. And I'm also going to take some of our, other men. As you can see, this is a high quality army now because of champions, I would assume. But we'll take this army, we'll join up with that army. These guys can start by sieging Breifne as soon as they, get all their troops. And... oh, Duke Njal's fuel taxes have increased. Who are you again? My Chancellor. So, I take it they're not gonna like this. Einar comes of age. I thought I forced, but I didn't. This is the guy that I consider using as my heir to get the decision, but he has decent stats. Well, decent and decent. He has okay stats for who he is. I could marry him off to my wife, but that is not what we're going to do. We're going to find a different wife for him. My sister-in-law. We have a lot of interesting choices as it turns out. You look like you have a beard with that helmet. I can't unsee that now. Let's see if we can find someone who, matches 2 perks, hopefully. Can we do that? Cousin, wife, and vassal. Granddaughter, 0-year-old. No, thank you. I guess this is a good choice. It's a genius. He'll come of age in a little bit. This could also be a potential candidate for heir. She has consumption, though. But yeah, once we get closer to, dying, that's when I shall, consider things more aggressively, I guess. But for now, I think I will go back to the genius we found. Where is she? Did I lose the genius in this? That's the wrong one. Okay, sorted by age. Let's go and have a look here. I saw a genius there. My wife and vassal. Nope. Beautiful trait would be nice. Not worried right now. I want the genius trait before we get the beautiful trait. If I can, you basically guaranteed to make Herculean geniuses or Amazonian geniuses with beautiful, handsome traits. That would be, the best, but we can't do that just yet. So they actually did turn into 3 stacks here. Less of you hunt the enemy, less of you support the sieging over in Mayo. And let's get someone in charge of that army. So there we are. Chieftain Tola took my place as culture head? Excuse me? Okay, it's just temporary. That seems like a loading bug. Loading something at least. Okay, so going here will cost me 100 men no matter what I do. Sad. But those are the facts of life. Where are you guys going? Are you actually going down into Aquitaine? Are they at war with someone else? Looks like they're split in two. So someone's bleeding out again. Should I do it? Nope. I could do it alone with a 100% chance. He'll join my court. Tukabaga. Nope. This guy. Well, you know, I can gain dread and stress, so I think we'll just do this. Because, honestly, I do enjoy some lifestyle experience. We need to go down this entire line to, you know, live longer. Live more stable. Oh, there we go. We have friends incoming. Let's have you guys head up here. Are they gonna drop in straight on top of us? I might have made a mistake. Yeah. We're gonna abandon this siege. Gonna have you get there too. Oh, seems like they're splitting up their armies too, which is an interesting choice under the circumstances. I won't lie, that's again interesting. We've apparently become attacker, I think. We will go with wash your hands. We have increased our level of splendor, which means our children now gain more prestige on birth, which is good. And slaughter at Mayo. So I want to find the siege boys. I thought these places were, you know, neighbors, but they weren't. So I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna take these guys and move them over here, just so you know the supplies don't get too strained. These guys are probably going to come straight back into the battle, but these guys can support, even though, again, supplies might be an issue in the future. We are in, you know, death, though, because of this, so... I have to see, did we capture anyone? We did not, so I can't make money from death, but we should make a little bit of money from these sieges. There we are. I did not make any money from sieging down that county, for some reason. Okay. Interesting. Did not make any money from sieging down that either. Is the game broken? Starting to wonder. Scandalous priest. Shocked to learn my vassal Duchess Bortilde fails to properly punish those who do not fulfill their responsibilities. We've lost 10 fervor. She's lost some devotion. We will condemn her for her transgression in order to, you know, protect ourselves, because she is a vassal. She likes me a lot. She'll, you know, not like me as much after this, but still not little enough to cause me any problems. So we will do just that. We shall go and destroy this army, and then we shall save some money. We wounded the count. Did we still not capture anyone? I find that this to be very, very awkward. And apparently someone died, my marshal. Probably died in battle, seeing as that army did not have a leader. And are we losing so many? They're fighting. Oh, in cooperative guilds. Building construction time. I guess we're not constructing a building in Essex for the next 10 years. My son? Genius. Good. But you need 3 traits, my boy, to be considered. One of them needs to be perfecto. Will we not catch them? Losing so much money from this too, that's the worst part. We should be able to catch them here, and these guys should then march into us, I hope. So I'm not embezzling my prisoners or something like that, because that's what it feels like right now. Should I make him extortionate? Honestly, minus, I think that's 30. Oh, did I just die? No. You might be a high king, but you also have obnoxious knave. So, again, the Chancellor is mad at me again. Understandable, to be fair. Let's convert her while we're at it. I can be quite obnoxious. But yeah, we're gonna have to save some money after this. There we go. My daughter, Freya, could potentially be a choice. I finally captured a prisoner, but they would not accept the ransom, so that's fine. We'll just do this instead. Enforce, so be it. Disband all. Really wish I could sell titles for money. It would make my life quite a lot easier. I could grant it to my son here. And honestly, it's not the worst thing I could do. It's not the best either, but not the worst. So let's grant him these tiles. I don't think he will break the betrothal. I don't think. He might, but I don't believe he will. So there's that. The Bully of Venice. We have truces with these two. We are currently losing money. But London is starting to gain some, again, you can see here, taxes, money, progress. And I don't think we need to convert. He's collecting taxes, which gives us more. Our lands are converted. I might want to convert the rest, but for now, I want to increase development in the capital here. As you can see, development growth will be 4.9 a month. It means that in 2 years, we'll increase development by 1. And development does indeed increase levies and taxes, basically. That's what we are focused on. It'll be beneficial in the long run for me, and that is the aim. Now, as I said, I'll save up a couple of hundred, and then we'll go to Iceland and Faroe. Sophia, do I want to be in my court? I don't care about some claim. Prison, parchment. I think I'll just say good luck with that, honestly. I have no, desire of your claims. Could also use invasion of Sweden just to get it conquered, but I don't think we can do that. I think we're gonna wait on the busies here. They have a sinner as the basileus right now. And in order to dismantle the papacy, I would require to control the region of Italia, which is basically the Alps. We can do that, I think. We'll be able to get that done. But I need to stop being, sidetracked when I pick a goal. That's what messed me up here with the Norsemen. And, us becoming Swedish. But still funny. Don't get me wrong. We can create a bunch of titles. We don't have money to create them, though, so... yeah, as you can see, you do not have enough gold to create any of the titles, so it doesn't matter. We have low country control. We can actually fix that too while we're at it. I want you to keep on converting my people. Rather than doing anything else. You are currently, helping out with organized levies. Honestly, Legacy, it's another poem. Honestly, we'll just go with it being heartfelt. As long as the people, like me, that's fine. We should increase control in these two, basically because this one lacks control, and said something about corruption. Yeah, this place, the uncooperative guilds, we could deal with that. Do we have one that needs to upgrade the castle? Another poem, yep, Duke Solvay? Are you the Duke of... Did your father die? My brother-in-law? Died from his internal injuries. That's sad. I see it's truly heartfelt. Again, yeah, we're just gonna make the poem make us, lovers. But we're gonna develop this up to 20, and basically once we develop it up to 20, as you can see, it's gone up by 1, and we basically lost 1 monthly progress from it. So, it's still important, but gonna write about my vanquished foe. Hertfordshire would be a good enough place. We'll place it there. Conquest Runestone will make it easy to regain control. More money, more levies. The good old business, if you will. And we will still have to save up some money. My heir is first in line to inherit Denmark. It's interesting. England family on ice. I guess we're going skating. What is that haircut? You can't see anything wrong from behind, but I believe this is one of the old Viking haircuts where the back of the head was bald. I could try and teach him. Prowess increased by 2, diplomacy increased by 2. I could have him pester the maids. Honestly, I'll take that challenge. I can gain some stress and opinion loss, but that's fine. Well, he did. Sad. Blood on the snow. I'm getting assaulted by him with snowballs now. I guess we can get some opinion back. Feast at my court in Holmvik. I've been invited. Should I accept? I guess we will. We are a drunkard, so honestly we should get stressed by not accepting an invitation to feast, I feel like. We're still feeling fine though, so we should be good. Grand Mayor Gade had interesting conversation. We'll give up diplomacy and learning, or I could become, friends. Please do go on. This should be the Duke, or yeah, the Grand Mayor of Man. Is, giving me money, if I remember correctly. What a good evening. We grow close to forming a friendship. I would like to, change your contract. I guess I can't. Secret exposed. Affair with the lover. Okay, so again. Fornication. Has been accused, started. Could sail up this river. I believe we still retain the ability to sail up rivers, but we have lost the ability to raid when we became feudal. As you can see, vassal tax is actually starting to pick up here, which is good. I need that money. Now, Iceland is currently being attacking chieftain. Yeah, you're causing problems. I don't like problems. Your ally is my vassal, which means he won't participate in the battle. They grow up so fast. So this guy has actually gotten Iceland under, one ruler, which is nice because then we can just take Iceland as a ducal war, and then we can take this place as a county war. And honestly, we're going to do that because that cleans up the seas for me, which is good. Frisia is also something we could consider taking. Frisia and Brittany quick here, Navarra, Asturias, Galicia. We already have Sardinia. I just need to get the king title under someone who is of my family. But again, I kind of want to keep these islands because they're so nice to, have. So Sardinia, probably keep that. Sardinia, Sicily, Mallorca. Crete and Cyprus are two very tiny kingdoms that I probably should, create and release. But again, it's small kingdoms, but they all give the same renown, so it doesn't matter. We can now go Iron Constitution. We will now most likely not die from disease. And how do you feel about vassalage? You do not like that idea at all. Now, money-wise, I probably have a little bit too little to declare this war. I'll probably go run a deficit again, but I feel like we should just finish this while we still can before I, again, get sidetracked with something else. I have that bad habit. It messes me up so much, so often, if you will, that it's not even funny. Okay, so I cannot do it the other way around. Let's see here. We can start here. My wife and vassal? Nope. My wife? Nope. My sister-in-law? Oh, guess that works. Again, they are both Herculean, so that should work out pretty good. Make sure that we keep that trade in the family. And we will move our troop raising area, if you will, to this place right here. Suderland. Yep, we'll raise these armies, and as you know, they both have 2,000 troops. In theory, because this guy's allied to one of my vassals, which means he probably shouldn't enjoy or be a part of the fighting. Let's see, this is stacked with the onagers. We're going to send them straight there. I'll send this stack to back him up, and these two boys are going to go to Iceland. And we're just going to go and land directly on the capital, just to make it easy on ourselves. It's a bad idea usually, but with the numbers that we should have here, I feel like it should be fine. Hopefully, we'll have to see. And of course, once we have fought the defenders here, it should be easy to take one of these tanks and move them to Iceland to help. Now, I might have made a bad idea, or bad move here, since I didn't sync up their arrivals, but it looks like we'll still be fine. We have a minus 50 advantage. So they do double damage, but even so, we should still be able to win this battle. And indeed we did. Another kid comes of age. I believe this is the guy with the haircut. I did not mean to do that. Let's find him a spouse. Could marry him too, to my sister-in-law. I guess she is taking them as, you know, secondaries at that point. But honestly, at this point, I think it might be a good choice. Let's sort by age again. Let's go to the 15-year mark and have a look. Guess this is the best choice here. He doesn't actually have the highest level of health perk, so let's give him a little bit of a boost, if you will. There we are. Now, again, I want this army to go to Iceland. We're going to send them to city right there. These guys won the battle and shattered them into, you know, a small army of 1800. It should be safe to split that up to siege more lands. That's at least the idea. And once this siege is over, we'll send more men to help out. But we are really not capturing any prisoners lately, and that is worrying for my coffers. Now, if these guys are retreating, yeah, they retreated there, which might actually be bad for me. I might have made a problem for myself here. As you can see, one of my children died. What did you die by? Did you die in battle here? Was slain in battle. Yes. Our champion Helgi was slain by an enemy soldier. Well, you did have shitty prowess, my boy, so I'm sad for you, but it happens in this age of war and everything, if you will. I'm being raided by this guy. So I guess we are going to take down the Swedes, because they are raiding me. I can ransom Rima, that's fine. How about Goodman of Yampland? You would not, you know... Okay, there we go. I want you to siege Norrland. One screamer has been ransom. We enforce demands. There we go. Who is the current, you know, Duke? Who is the one that I want to put in charge? Guess this guy. Son. There we go. You can have that. And then we shall continue the siege of Iceland. Hopefully finish this, you know, northern issues that I've made for myself. Now, we have lost the raider line, it looks like, because we have lost the ability to raid, so it's a good thing that I did not pick that. I wonder if I picked that, if I could have continued it now. If I could, that would have been actually good. We could go resilient here. But, honestly, I'm feeling like finishing this could be good. But I've started on pillaging now, so I'm going to go ahead and, you know, finish it. Because I feel silly not, you know, sticking to it at this point. Let's see here. Have a victory at the battle, that's fine. Is he going into that sea zone from there? Okay, I guess this is one big sea zone or something. Did he sea zone so he could attack me and get a debuff? Okay, that AI is not the brightest I've ever seen. I'll be honest and admit that. I don't know how else to put that. That was just awkward. Shameful display, if you will. Let's have you guys deal with these guys. Go. Oh, I thought you guys were done with the siege. I'm an idiot. I am a bona fide idiot. You are a captain, meaning you are in charge of mercenaries, meaning you will not be getting any benefits from us. I thought I sieged this, but again, I probably didn't, which makes me pretty blind, sadly. We captured some combatants. My apologies, my headset just disconnected for some reason, so if you heard any weird noises or anything else that was disconcerting, I apologize for this. But we're gonna finish this siege, and once that siege is done, that is when I'm going to just end this war. I should probably just end it now, save us some time, but I think it's fine for now. Gonna have someone else. I can usurp the Kingdom of Sweden. Has someone eaten Sweden? Yeah, someone's eaten part of Sweden. By usurping Sweden, I would shatter the realm, meaning that we can conquer Sweden. But we need money. So I guess that's our next goal here. We're going to save up money to usurp Sweden and then conquer Sweden. Because they're annoying. And the siege just randomly ended there, probably due to some event. So execute you before the thing's over. Enforce demands. Disband all. And now we have sorted most of our issues here. These guys kept their lands, their old Asatru, so I'm going to demand conversions. Or do you just want straight up want a revocation? Well, we'll try demand conversions first. And if not, I'm just going to put them under a duke that will, you know, deal with them. I guess we can make a super duke for the Isles. There we are. How they worship is not... They will pray. I could force them. Or I could go for religious understanding. They will pray to the gods. He wants a weak hook. I will not bargain for his soul. Not anything surprising there, I dare say. I'll not bargain for his soul either. Sadly, they will both have no choice. He made a dukedom, I assume? He did. Dukedom of the Northern Isles. So we're going to transfer Grand Vassals here. The count is down here. That makes sense. And I'm also going to grant him these two, and they're going to now be his problem, not my problem. In theory, but they'll probably come back and bite me in the ass. Most of the things I've done lately do just that. But yeah, our vassals are now getting to the point where they are strong enough to, you know, start conquering for us more aggressively. And with that, we're going to end this episode here. We have basically cleaned up the North Sea. We're missing 2 counties in Ireland, and then I'll consider it, you know, controlled. We might go for the Baltics after this, just to, you know, increase our claims a little bit. In terms of empires, we are currently Albon. As you can see here, we are de jure drifting the Kingdom of Wales, the Kingdom of Scotland into our empire. And we'll do the same basically over here with probably Kingdom of Pomerania, Lithuania, Estonia, Finland, and that maybe even Bjarmaland and Novgorod. But Poland, do we want Poland? I think we might want Poland. It's big, it's nice. East Francia, Northern Pass would be nice. We might have to try and split it. I don't know if that will work well. Frisia, not interested. But I'll go through this later. Thank you for watching, and I do hope you enjoy this episode of... I can't remember what this is anymore. But Northern Lords, and we're going to try and get, again, the Byzantines. We have 2 achievements that I will be aiming for that I think we can complete. One is taking Thessalonica from the Byzantines. And the second one is having our capital as an island in the Indian Sea. I believe there are 2. Oh, the Andamans are actually impassable terrain, so I guess we need this. The Maldives is currently ruled by someone who's hideous. Come on, guys, it doesn't look that bad. Or, you know, Ceylon. I don't know if that one counts, but, you know, guess this counts maybe? Would this be the Arabian Gulf? Well, it doesn't matter. We'll continue next time. Thank you for watching, and I do hope you've enjoyed.